You're listening to the Straight Crooked Podcast. Sweet. Hello?
Hello?
That's what I said to the Grinch, too.
When I came up with that idea, that was the funniest thing to me.
Okay, so let me see your Christmas shirt.
What the elf is going on here?
I love that.
Let's see yours.
Do you remember this?
The Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
We got that. We went shopping and got that. I love it.
Yeah, it has little burgers and spatulas and
Oh
stuff.
my God. I thought about that a couple weeks ago and I meant to ask you if you ever wore it or if you still had it.
I didn't wear it until just now. I had to
Oh
take the
my
tags
God.
off of it.
I love it. Can you hear my
So,
bells?
no.
Oh, I can hear them in my headphones.
I can hear everything in my headphones too. PSA at the beginning of the episode, please. So that last reel that you recorded of me, and please take a clip of this because that last reel that we did about the 9 month cruise,
Uh-huh.
okay, literally my eyes were like they looked closed the whole time. My mom was laughing at me and she was like, "You're going like, uh."
No.
I was like,
I I think it's the distance from the camera.
well, I have two boxes on top of my laptop right now to give me like eye level.
Right. Yeah.
Do my eyes look more open right now?
I think they look fine. Yeah, I think they look open.
I don't know what to
So
do about this.
you got a bone to pick about that last reel.
Well, I've had this trouble since we've been recording.
Yeah.
It's my hooded eyes. I can't help it.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm used to how you look, so I don't notice it, like how we overanalyze ourselves
Is
way
that
too
how I
much.
look in real life?
No,
Please.
that's not what I'm saying.
Oh God.
But like you'll notice something about yourself and that's all you can see. But
Yeah.
other people are not like noticing that
Well,
at the
because I
same
never
time.
record myself. You know this.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, that's my PSA of my issue. My eyes are not closed. I'm not asleep. I'm here.
Oh, yes. We will let the people know, honey.
Let the people know. Um, well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. If you're listening, it's Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
How exciting is that? Santa Claus is coming to town tonight.
He is. What's on your list?
I don't think I have one. I want happiness for Christmas. Not that I don't have it. I don't know. Do you have a list?
No. I told you I'm
Exactly.
going like Christmas with the Cranks this year. Not
What's
doing it.
that?
You never watched that movie?
Never seen it.
Where they decided to skip Christmas and go on a cruise instead, and the whole town is like, "How dare you
Oh,
not
that sounds
celebrate
good.
Christmas?"
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
It's Tim Allen and
Oh.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
I feel like I'm gonna have to look it up now because I'm scared I'm gonna say the wrong actors.
We've been doing for the past 2 or 3 nights a Christmas movie every single night, so maybe that'll get added to the list.
It is Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis, yes.
Wow, I can't believe
Correct.
I've never seen that. I
It's so
watched,
good. One of my favorites.
really?
Yeah.
I'll report back and tell you what I think. I watched a movie last night called maybe it was like Merry Freaking Christmas. It has Joel McHale and Robin Williams in it.
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah, I
I didn't
did.
know
I
it
don't remember it though.
existed. Yeah, it was cute. It wasn't,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like gonna be a tradition like the way Elf or the Grinch would be. But it was cute. I just didn't know it existed until last night. I was trying to watch Bad Moms Christmas, and that wasn't available on anything without paying. So it was like a suggestion underneath it.
Ugh, how
They should
rude.
make every Christmas movie available on at least one. I've got all the platforms. Put it on one of them.
I know. Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah,
It's messed up.
I don't like it.
Rude.
Like, what do you mean I pay for Amazon Prime every month, but if I want to watch this movie, I've got to pay $3.99
Yeah,
to have
just
it
to
for
rent.
Yeah, 24 hours or whatever.
Um, do you have a favorite? What's your favorite?
Christmas movie?
Yeah,
Um, Probably Elf and the Grinch,
really?
which the Elf I haven't seen in a long time, and I'm saving that one for Christmas Eve night because it's like the big finale for
Yeah.
Christmas movies for me. What about
Okay.
you?
A Christmas Story.
Okay. Oh, duh, you've got the lamp.
I have the leg lamp, and I watched the second Christmas Story because it came
Mhm.
on Max. Um,
Oh,
and it was a follow-up, and Ralphie's an adult,
is it like
and
the same people?
it's the same actor, Ralphie. He's just
Okay.
an adult now,
Wow.
but the old man had died, his dad.
Oh,
But it made me cry.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was so
think,
good.
do we want that out of a Christmas movie?
It was sweet because like they were talking about how the old man had just passed away and like I lost my grandmother last year too and it was
Oh,
like, oh, it's
yeah.
just making me think about
Oh,
that. But no, it was really sweet. I liked it a
yeah.
lot.
That's nice.
Get some closure with a Christmas story.
I've only seen like it in passing, like
Mm,
clips or like it's been on, but I haven't been like watching it. So I've never actually seen A Christmas Story technically.
you should watch it. It's good.
Have to add that one to the list as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So far we watched Daddy's Home too, because that's a Christmas
It is, yeah.
thing. We watched something. Oh, we watched Genie.
Oh, did you? How'd you
You
like
told me to
it?
watch that one. It was
Yeah,
very cute. I
I thought it
love
was cute
Melissa
too.
McCarthy. I
Me
think she's
too.
awesome.
Yeah.
And that might have we, I don't know, you might have just watched those three and nothing else yet. Huh. Tis the season.
I've just watched Genie and that was on Thanksgiving Day. I haven't watched anything
Wow.
else.
You should put something on, even just in the background, just a nice Christmas vibe.
Yeah, maybe.
Home Alone. We watched Home Alone on Thanksgiving. That's
I've
what I'm
never
thinking.
watched Home Alone all the way through.
Why?
I don't know. I just never have.
Hmm,
Yeah.
okay. Are you
Watched a
ever
little
going
bit.
to?
Yeah, sure. I will. I don't
Okay.
have anything against it.
Those are like classics, but that's fine. That's fine. Speaking of Home Alone, I have something to share with you really quickly because the world is just horrible these days.
Garbage.
Garbage. And I have proof here. So I found that, well, again, it's from the internet. I don't fact check things, but I don't know if you remember the scene right after Kevin gets left in Home Alone and he like goes to the grocery store by himself. So this says in 1990 when it was released, he had a grocery list that included half a gallon of milk, half a gallon of orange juice, a TV dinner, bread, frozen mac and cheese, laundry detergent, cling wrap, toilet paper, a pack of Army Men, and dryer sheets. In 1990 when it was released, his total was $19.83.
That's
Last
sickening.
year, yeah, last year, the same grocery list would cost $44.40. This year, here's where it gets crazy, $72.28.
How do they expect us to keep up with life?
We can't. That's the thing. It's not possible. It, yeah. Even just from
Ew.
last year to this year, that is astronomical. Like
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I know. It's crazy. Like I hate going grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Ugh, that
But
sucks.
yeah, I saw that and I knew I had to share because I was shocked. I was like,
Yeah.
how
No,
does it
that's
get down
rough.
like this? Yeah,
That is so rough.
pretty bad.
Um, Speaking about how the world is garbage, though, I figured I'd do the rough part in the middle.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you about a crime that occurred on Christmas.
A Christmas crime.
A Christmas
I
crime.
thought I thought we were exempt for one day.
Oh
No
no.
crime.
This one is awful
Oh
too.
God.
Just awful.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So I let me pull it up on Wikipedia just in case I need to like fact check myself. I already had it pulled up, but
Okay.
I'm terrible at telling stories that aren't my stories. You get what I'm saying?
Me too. I will always misspeak about a fact.
Yes. So, Christmas Eve, Covina, California, 2008.
Okay.
Okay. All right. A man shows up in a Santa suit at this house where they're celebrating Christmas, and there are about 10 family members there celebrating Christmas. It's around 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And so they ring the doorbell, and they were also carrying a, let's see, multiple 9mm handguns, a large gift wrap package containing a rolling air compressor converted into converted to spray racing fuel. So he
Racing
knocked on the
fuel.
door. Listen, so knocks on the door. He has this whole like sack of presents or wheelbarrow or wagon of presents behind him, thinking that, you know, they're answering the door. It's like, oh, what a Santa surprise, you know?
Oh God.
And so the racing fuel is so he could light the house on fire. Like, I think he almost made like a torch, like a
Wow.
flamethrower type of situation
Right.
here. Um, but ended up killing 9 people in the house. Later found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound in his brother's residence on Christmas Day. But do you know who Santa Claus was?
Would I know?
No.
Oh.
The ex-husband of one of the women in the family.
No.
So he just went after his in-laws
No
like
way.
that. Yeah, and I mean there were children in the house and everything. 9 people.
And some of the children, I'm assuming, were
Yeah,
some of the
no,
victims.
they were also killed. I think there was one person who survived, if I remember correctly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So he's just like, Merry Christmas, I'm gonna kill my ex-wife today, and whoever else is in the
Yeah.
way.
Yep. All of his in-laws. Yeah.
My God.
Crazy story,
That's
right?
one of the worst thing. I mean, probably the worst thing that could happen on Christmas.
Oh my God. Listen to this. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it. So his last name was Pardo, and it says Pardo's rental car parked 1 block from his brother's house contained remnants of the Santa suit booby trapped so that moving the suit would trigger a fire and set off 200 rounds of ammunition.
But they found it before it did that, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they were able to disarm it.
Wow. No way.
Yeah.
Isn't
So,
that makes you not want to ever like, I don't know, it makes you not want a relationship because what if it's a crazy person like that and it ends and then they come after you?
yeah.
I mean, I guess that could be true for anyone, but that's terrifying.
Right. No, I know. But
I
especially
really
on
don't like that.
Christmas, it's like you think you are safe for like one day, like people are spending time with their
Right.
families and, whatever, but no,
It's
we're
supposed to be
not.
the most loving, happy day of the year, essentially.
Right.
Like most family oriented, tragic. And he's caught, obviously. That was forever ago.
Yeah. Well, he's dead, but
Oh, he's dead?
yeah,
Wait,
he killed himself.
did I miss that?
I said he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in his brother's house.
Oh, I heard that. I'm like, he's in prison right now, right? No,
People don't
he's
want to live
dead.
with the consequences of what they do.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Which that's such a cowardly thing. If you have the guts to do that to someone else, you should have to suffer forever.
yep. And think
But
about what you did every day.
if you ask my grandma, he is gonna suffer every day because God doesn't forgive you for killing yourself.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he definitely wouldn't forgive you for killing 9 people.
Yes, yes, of course. I guess we'll start there first.
Yeah. But
Man,
anyway, yeah, garbage. Garbage world.
that reminds me, aren't there like some scary Christmas movies that kind of revolve around like killing and stuff?
Krampus?
Yeah, what is that?
I
Is
don't
he
know. I've
just
never
like an
watched it.
evil Santa? Oh,
Yeah, I think
okay.
so.
Huh. Because I've seen, like the poster or whatever. I've never really known what it is.
Me either. I don't think I've ever watched it.
Is
Because I
he
think it's like a
real?
B horror movie.
Well, that's not saying much because we watched, what was it, Rubber, way back in the day. Do you remember that?
It's a killer tire, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
Or,
remember that.
and we also watched Thanksgiving. I watched that with you, right?
Thanksgiving is like my favorite low budget movie of all time.
I don't remember much, just like the fake turkey that you see like
Yeah, wielding a
running around
knife.
killing people. Yeah,
Yeah, lovely.
that is so
I think
funny.
he's like gobble gobble bitch or something
Does he
like
say
that.
that?
Something like that he does. Yes.
I watched that with you so many years ago.
It was
It
so
was
long ago.
when you were living in the apartment connected to your parents'
My
house.
house, yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
forever. And it's stuck with me ever since because it's so outlandish.
I think that's probably about the last time that I watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should revisit that next time I come down. See if it
Watch, we
holds
won't be
up.
able to find it, or they're going to charge us $3.99 to watch it.
That one might be worth it just to get a feel for it again.
It's probably all the money that they make off of this movie.
Just our 3.99. Someone send us a message if you've ever seen Thanksgiving.
I was going to say a couple of my friends have seen it because I made them watch it, but
So it's your fault that people have seen it.
yeah, essentially.
I don't think I would have ever found it or even clicked on it if it weren't for you.
I don't know how I came across it to begin with. I think
Yeah,
it was
I
on
don't know.
Netflix at some point,
They
but
had Netflix back then? I guess we had to watch it somehow.
yeah.
Do you know what I found out recently? So I
What?
know Netflix started off with like the DVDs, like
Yeah,
mailing them. I didn't know that was still a thing up until like September, I think, is when they finally shut it down. If I would have known that, I would have been renting DVDs that aren't on streaming services.
right.
But now it's done for real. So, but yeah, this whole time they've still been doing that. And don't advertise it,
Yeah, how are we supposed to know?
right? Oh, yeah. I was really, really torn up about that. To me, that was like my equivalent. I mean, no, like I had Blockbuster and stuff, but I was so young. Like I felt how people felt when Blockbuster shut down when I found out that Netflix didn't do DVDs because I wasted all these years. I've never rented one. I've only had like my aunt rent them before.
I remember when we used to like pick our titles and we have to send them back in the mail and
Hmm. Didn't you
you
have
know,
to send it back before you could get like your next one or however
yeah,
many it was? Yeah.
yeah. I think you can maybe do like three at a time or something. I can't remember.
Man, I would have loved that because I bet they have such a wide variety compared to on the service and the streaming
Somebody
services.
needs to open up a video store, like for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they had one in Athens for the longest time, like up until a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Vision Video. I
And they
remember it.
closed down, apparently.
Maybe. Maybe
Huh.
not.
One of my favorite things used to be after school, my mom would take me to our local video store and we would rent a Goosebumps VHS and I would get to go home and watch it while I ate my snack.
Love
The
that.
good old days.
There's still one remaining Blockbuster in the world
I heard about that. Where's
in
it, like
Oregon.
Wisconsin? Okay, same thing pretty much.
Bend, Oregon, I think. But
Bend.
yeah, Bend
We
and
should go
Snap.
visit it just to say we've done it.
They mostly do it for the nostalgia. Like I think they sell a lot of t-shirts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Let me see how far Bend is from me.
3,000 miles or more?
Really?
Yeah.
I have no concept of where Oregon is on the map, just to let you
It's
know.
above California.
I literally thought it was up in the like Illinois area, so thank
Oh
you.
my. It's between
Oh,
Washington State and California.
okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to go there anytime soon. If it was like, just kind of around Virginia or something, I would have been like, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
want to drive out there.
Oregon's beautiful, just not Portland.
Oh, you've
But
been?
yeah. Portland was horrible. I had a terrible time in Portland.
Wait, is that where you went with your sister?
Yeah, we did. We
Oh,
flew into Seattle, then drove from Seattle to San Fran.
okay.
That was our trip. But
So wait, why didn't you like Portland?
it's a shanty town.
What does that mean? Like the
Just
sea? What?
that's my code for homeless and mentally ill people who don't get the treatment that they need.
Oh, I thought shanty was like the pirates like sea songs.
I may be using the term wrong. I don't know. But I mean, it's seriously just like tent cities, and
Wow.
we just continually were like, are we missing something here? Like, what's going on? And we were there on a Saturday night too. It's
Because
just like,
I thought it
what's
was like
happening?
a tourist spot.
Yeah, it
Huh.
is. I don't understand. I'm like, there must be more to this that I'm just not catching, not picking up on it.
Just on the wrong side or something.
I guess. I don't know.
Weird.
It was weird.
Huh. Okay.
Um, so I asked you to come up with your best and your
Hmm.
worst Christmas story.
Yeah.
Do you have one, and you can pick which one you want to go with first?
Yeah. Well, okay, my best is kind of like a mixture of a couple of different ones because there's just like a big chunk of my life that it all blurs into each other.
Me too. I was having a hard time finding a good one.
Right? I can easily pick out the worst one,
Yeah,
but
that's so terrible.
yeah, because like I might have talked a little bit about this when I was talking about Christmas traditions, but like back in the day, like when I was super young, my mom would get the board game for us and we would open it on Christmas Eve and play together.
Uh-huh.
Um, and around that same time, so I would have still been in elementary school, I had written Santa a letter and I was obsessed with Rudolph. Maybe it was because of the red nose, and I was like, I have red hair, like that's my best friend. Love you, Rudolph. So I wrote Santa and I said, please let me keep Rudolph. Like I really want Rudolph. And I truly believed in Santa. He wrote me back. He did, the man himself. He told me he needs Rudolph to help deliver the presents. He can't give me the real Rudolph, but he gave me a Rudolph bobblehead, which I'm looking at it right now up on my mantle.
I
It stays out year round.
love that.
That was really special to me. And I remember also around that time we got a trampoline for the first time. That was exciting.
Ooh.
But besides like gifts, some of my favorite memories are like when my brother still lived with us. And so we would get to do Christmas together. We would wake up, open our presents, have breakfast, hang out. And one specific memory is he would, well, I guess like we opened our presents and stuff, and then that morning he spent a lot of hours teaching me popular dances at the time. So it was a lot of like, and like playing Guitar Hero for hours. So I guess like overall, I would say just like when we were still younger and could all celebrate together without it, like everyone had to split their time up in all these different places and stuff. Those are my
Yeah.
best Christmas memories.
Oh, I love
And I
that.
think this year is going to be good too.
Good. You guys have been very in the spirit this year.
I know. And we just decided, which, oh my God, I'm I'm gonna invite you too, obviously, but I don't expect you to. You got a lot going on down there. But the 29th, we're all gonna get together at my house, like Terry Lynn, Daryl, all the kids. And me and my mom are planning a bunch of Christmas themed games. Kind of like, do you remember that show Minute to Win It? Have you ever watched that?
No, I don't think so.
It was like a game show where people compete, but it's like these fun little games that you just have a minute to do. So like blindfolding yourself, spreading cotton balls on the table and trying to scoop them into a bowl with a spatula, like those kind of silly
Have to do
games.
challenges in a minute.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Okay.
plan a bunch of like Christmas themed ones with like fun little like dollar store prizes for people to win.
That's
And we're doing a
cute.
white elephant. I've never done a white elephant before.
Oh,
Have you ever done one?
I did one at work one year,
Oh my God, I'm so excited to participate in one.
but I mean, I don't like that you can steal presents from other people.
It gives me anxiety
Yeah,
because what if I get something I really want and someone steals it? Like, how do I recover from that? You don't.
no. And ours were spa packages, like big spa packages
Ooh,
that they did,
yeah,
and somebody would just steal it. And I'm like, that is so messed up.
I hate that.
People were devastated.
I would be too. I think it's
Oh.
gonna be a little more chill because I think most of us are probably gonna go the funny route with gifts. So nothing that like no iPods or wait, iPods are not even a thing. I was thinking of an episode of The Office when they did like Secret Santa, but at the last second, I think like Michael switched it to White Elephant, and Jim had gotten Pam this teapot, but inside was like a note to her. Like we've never figured out what the note said, and it was like gifts for her inside the teapot. And people kept stealing the teapot, and so she was like, I got an iPod. Like she was excited about the iPod because she thought it was just a teapot. It was this whole thing. So that's why I was thinking of iPod for White Elephant. But yeah, we've got like a $20 limit, I think, and I'm gonna try to pick something goofy. So
Pick something real goofy.
yeah, something just silly and fun.
Cool. All right.
Do you have a best Christmas memory?
So it started out as a bad one,
Oh,
but things quickly changed.
okay.
So
Love that.
one year, I was 10 years old. It's my 10th Christmas on Earth. I do remember that.
Wow.
And so I had said that I wanted to start sewing. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why I said that. Like I
That's
still have
fun.
never figured out how to sew in my life. But my mom wrapped a present and it was under the tree. And she wrote a note and she goes, "You're going to be so," and it was SEW, happy or
Oh.
excited or something like that. And I was so pissed. I was like, I don't want a sewing machine. Don't give me a sewing machine. And because I was a brat. Anyway, um, so the next that was like Christmas Eve when I saw that, or a couple days before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am thinking I'm getting a sewing machine for Christmas, and I'm like just beside myself. And Christmas morning, I opened it up. It's not that. It was an empty box. But my dad went upstairs and my mom was like, "Your new cell phone number is," and then she started telling me my cell phone number. So that was my very first cell phone that I got for Christmas.
Oh, oh my God, that's so cute. Wait a minute. That reminds me when I didn't have like a smartphone, like a touch screen, and I really wanted one, so I asked for an iPod Touch.
Mhm.
And I remember like because I was so excited, I'm like, I can take pictures and all this. But I also like from a very young age, mind you, this was probably like middle school, but from a young age, I've been very aware of like the value of money and how expensive things are. So I was like kind of not 100% sure if I was going to get it or not. And I go to open up what I think is going to be it, and it's a box of a Kodak digital camera. And I remember seeing it and being like, oh, like, and my mom was like, sorry, I know it's not what you wanted. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, it's a camera. I could take pictures. I love it. I'm so glad that like, I'm normally a brat sometimes. So I'm so glad, like, whatever I did that day had me in check because when I opened up the box, it was an iPod Touch in there.
Oh,
Imagine if I would have been like, how dare you? This is not what I wanted. And then I opened it. Like, oh my
oh
God.
man. Okay, so what's your worst?
Um, so it's not, maybe there's a worse one out there that I'm blocking out of my memory, but like the first one that comes to mind is more of like a regret thing. So 2 years, yeah, not last year, but the year before.
Oh, okay. I know where you're going with this.
Do you?
Yep.
So my brother was in Valdosta, and
Okay.
obviously Angie lives in like the Warner Robins area.
Mhm.
So not Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas Eve, my parents were gonna go down to Angie's and have like a night with her and the kids. I got invited to go see Christmas lights by very someone we're not gonna name. You know who I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Mind you, I'd been asking to go see Christmas lights for weeks. And as everything went in that situation is I get told, no, 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 like we're not gonna do that until like hours before. All right, we're gonna go see lights, get ready. Like, and I was so dumb that I fell for it every time. I'm like, absolutely, let me get dressed. I'm ready. Let's go. So I opted to go to Lake Lanier to like their little Christmas town, whatever they set up and all their lights and stuff, while my parents went down to Angie's. Hated that I did that, like looking back, because like it was literally all for nothing, like whatever. But then the next day, I was told like he had like a work thing to do. And he was like, afterwards, like, I'll come over. And I'm thinking we're gonna have like proper Christmas Eve together. Like, we're going to watch movies, maybe go have Waffle House. Like I said, like a Christmas Eve Waffle House dinner, like
Hmm.
a cutesy Christmassy night. So my parents decide they're gonna go down to Valdosta to stay with my brother Christmas Eve night and Christmas Day. So I said, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm not coming. I, when one, that's terrifying to me, staying home alone, especially like overnight. Um, And I was like, no, I'm not coming. Like, I'm hanging out with so and so, blah, blah, blah. So they go and they have a good old time with like all the kids and my brother, and they have a great Christmas. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting for out. It's like dark at this point, and I'm like, hello, like you told me we were gonna hang out. Like, I stayed home for this. Well, he goes, my mom doesn't think it's appropriate that I come over there on Christmas Eve. Okay. So I almost have a meltdown at this point because I'm like, my family's 4 hours away.
Hmm.
It's literally Christmas Eve. I did this, like I stayed here for you. So he's finally like, you know what? You can come over to my house and hang out with us. It's better than being alone, I guess. But I
Yeah.
have this Christmas onesie that I like to wear every year on Christmas Eve. And so I like show up in it and I look like a giant candy cane. And I walk in the door and his mom's like, oh, you already have your PJs on. I'm like, whoa,
I stay in
whoa.
PJs on Christmas Eve. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's rude. Like, and I think onesies are like outfits to me
Yeah.
sometimes, you know? But then I ended up sitting on his floor because I'm not allowed to sit on his bed because his mom would find it disrespectful. So I'm sitting on his floor while he's wrapping a bunch of presents. He does give me a present, which is like, thank the Lord, I
Shocking.
guess. Yeah, I was actually very shocked. But then it was like so like his mom was constantly like walking past his room, like looking in, like making sure that the door wasn't shut or anything. I'm like, I'm not here to be weird. I'm here because my family is gone. And I stayed behind like an idiot. And yeah, that was it. I came home by myself and to a dark house and I stayed up and I regret missing that time with my family like for literally for someone that like it wasn't even a relationship really, you know? And then shortly after that we like stopped talking completely, so it was literally all for nothing.
Oh man.
So
Gotta
that's
love that.
I know. That's why I don't like getting involved with people anymore because my brain doesn't think rationally. And I like prioritize them in ways that I shouldn't, and I miss out on so many good things. So just staying away from
I
that.
think that's what happens when you love somebody, though,
I
even
don't
if it's
like it.
not fully like reciprocated
Right.
and you're not. But that's the thing. It's like, no, we need to be in a real relationship if you want me to prioritize you. Goodbye.
Right. I know that now, but back then I thought if I show you that I'm prioritizing you, then it will make us have a relationship type thing. I'm smarter now.
But I think you had to go through that to understand it.
100%. I would still be in that same mindset, like with every single person I came across if
Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, yeah, it was a lot of time wasted and a lot of bad attitude on my part, like just not being good to the people that were good to me because of it. But I definitely had to go through it to figure out myself and life and how a real person is supposed to act, I guess.
Mm. Good riddance.
Goodbye.
Yeah. No, for sure. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Lovely, lovely times.
What do you have for us?
Okay. So now that I'm older, I don't know if I would have made this parenting choice,
Okay,
but it does make for a good story.
let's hear it. Is it
All
your
right.
parents?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
All right. So I would say I was maybe about 7, 8, somewhere in there. This is me being a brat again. Okay.
It must run
It,
in our family because I was also sometimes such a brat.
yeah. And now I definitely understand the value of money.
You're right.
Stop
Yeah.
being spoiled in high school. But anyway, um, so I wanted a rabbit. I
Oh,
wanted a freaking lop-eared, floppy-eared bunny rabbit. Yes.
Cute.
And I said, that is all I want for Christmas. I swear I don't want anything else.
Yeah.
My parents had already bought me Christmas presents. And my dad was like, "Are you sure? You sure you want to do this?" I was like, "Yeah, I want a bunny rabbit."
Why not?
And he sat there in the living room and opened up all of my Christmas presents in front of me.
In like a look what you're not getting because you want a
Yes.
rabbit?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah. So I guess it's because of me being an ungrateful brat, but what I had gotten were tons and tons of Build-A-Bear clothes. Because Build-A-Bear was
Oh,
the thing back
yeah.
back then. Um, Thankfully, my birthday's in January, so they just saved all of it.
I'm glad they didn't just throw it out.
They told me they were. They were like, "We're gonna take all this back."
God. So they were literally like, this is what you're not getting. This is what you're not getting. Were you
You know how my dad
traumatized?
is.
Did you cry or anything? Because I would have
Oh
been,
yes, I was, oh God,
yeah,
inconsolable.
I would have been too. That would have stuck with me forever, probably.
It did. It has.
Oh my God. At least you did get all the stuff in the end.
I did. But
Wow.
also, I did not play with the bunny rabbit. He lived for such a long time, too.
I kind of remember you having a rabbit.
Yeah.
What did you name it?
Bugs.
Oh,
Bugs Bunny.
cute.
I know.
Not you
Oh
not
God.
even playing with the rabbit.
He scared me.
Because like they're erratic, is that why? Like the way they
Yes.
move? Yeah.
And he humped so much. I
Is that
know.
like a common rabbit thing?
Well, they say doing it like rabbits.
Oh. So how long did you end up having it for? Until
Well,
like
my
what
grandmother took
age?
him over for a little bit, my cousin and my grandmother.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think he lived to be like 10.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
he lived a
I thought they
long
had like
time.
a short lifespan.
They do.
Oh, you had like some super rabbit then. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, that was my worst Christmas. Pretty sure.
I would have been done for if that happened to me. I can't handle stuff like that.
It's so hilarious now, but
I mean,
back then it
is
was
it
not.
though? Is it though? That's the trauma talking, honey.
Oh God. Oh, me crying from laughter and not the trauma. Anyway,
Wait, I just, it's not funny, but I'm just like, what? So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, because I saw some things and I couldn't pass them up, I got you a couple little things. I'm not expecting anything back, don't worry. But like, imagine I come down there and I'm just like, and I'm taking this back, and you can't have this. Just, I want to pull those memories up and see how you react. Just kidding. I'm not actually gonna do
right now I'd be like, okay, you get the money back for it.
that. Probably. That's probably how I would act too. It's not as life altering, I guess, when you know that,
Christmas is the biggest thing ever when you're a
yeah,
kid, you know?
yes. And especially if you don't understand, like you don't have your own money, you can't just go buy it if someone tries to take it from you.
Yeah.
Or just like the object permanence of it all. Like even now, sometimes I'm like, if I don't buy this right now, I might never see it again. Like I have to get it immediately. Um, did we already talk about, I know when we went to the biscuit place, their little prompt was favorite gift we've received, but
Yeah.
did we discuss it on here what our favorite gift was?
I think we did last
We
episode.
did. Okay.
And
Well,
we talked about Christmas traditions
we
because I was
did.
going to bring those up, but I was like, damn.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't realize.
No, I mean, at least we did it because that's
Yeah.
pretty much all I have for this episode. I wasn't expecting it to be that long anyway.
The reason I bring that up is because we hadn't talked about it obviously I was gonna say my Lego set of The Office that I got last year
Oh,
is
that's
my
cool.
favorite. Wait, have I not shown you that?
No.
I'll send you a video after.
Oh, did you set it up though? You built it and everything.
Yeah, because I got it last year and the exact layout of The Office. It's got all the characters in it and everything. Um, but I say that to segue into the fact that I saw the next like Lego set they're coming out with. Apparently, by the way, people create Lego sets and
Yeah.
upload them and people vote. Did you know that happened?
Yeah. They did a Bob's Burgers one.
It didn't win.
And well, because they did the 90s sitcoms ones like Seinfeld and Friends, and I was like, you guys didn't do
Mm-hmm.
Frasier because I would be on top of that.
Oh yeah.
So on top of it.
Yeah. I hate, by the way, side note, I hate that everything is Friends themed. That you can find Friends
I
merch
know.
anywhere and everywhere.
I don't like Friends.
I don't either. Give me some better shows. But so apparently they announced like I guess it's like a contest thing. Like one of the winners, the next Lego that's gonna be
Yeah.
available, it is the Cullen house from Twilight. Oh, oh wait, your reaction is not.
Twilight makes me laugh.
It's so goofy, but it's like it's one of those things that I know it better than the back of my own hand. I cannot wait for this Cullen house to come out. I'm gonna be all over it. All over it. It's very exciting for me.
I
I
bet.
wonder if like the Bob's Burgers thing is still in the running or like once it doesn't win, does it go away? I don't know how
I
that
don't know.
works.
I don't
Hmm.
know.
Okay.
But yeah, I want the Seattle skyline or the New York skyline or
Oh,
the Titanic. Titanic one is pretty cool.
I that is like my ultimate dream is to have the Titanic one.
It's not
And
that expensive.
it's like $600.
Oh no, I've seen a cheaper
Oh,
one.
you're not talking about the one that's like that big.
Probably like enormous. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one that the one that I like saw it in the Lego store. I want to say it's like 9,000 plus pieces or something. Yeah, it was like $600. But yeah, no, they do make like smaller scale ones, but I'm like, go
Yeah.
big or go home.
Yeah.
But definitely one, I don't have anywhere to store it. And I feel like I would recreate the Titanic like 2.0 because I would go to move it and that thing's just gonna split in my hands.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing because I was never in I lacked creativity as a kid to use
Yeah,
just like the regular blocks.
same.
And I didn't know how to follow instructions like that as a kid
Hmm.
for the actual sets. But
Right.
now as an adult, I really, really want to do one of the complicated ones.
Yes, Legos are so much fun. I mean, you saw when we went to did we go? What was that
We were at
place?
Kroger. That's
Fort
when I bought the Christmas sweater.
Oh, Kroger too. Yeah, yeah, Kroger, but I'm talking about Fort Sumter. When I got the
Oh, I
mini
thought you meant when we
ones.
were looking at the Lego sets that
Oh my God,
because
we
they
were
had
trying to find
botanicals
them
and stuff.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're
But
also
no,
so
your little
expensive.
Confederate
Hey, it's
Civil
not,
War, sorry, Civil War.
yes, the Union is there too. We're not supporting the Confederacy over here. Don't get it twisted.
Didn't mean that.
But yeah, so like now my thing is like the little off-brand ones that are branded to like whatever town I'm in or whatever, but I still that official Lego Titanic brand, whatever it is. One day, one day.
That'd be a cool like project to do together too.
Yes. Oh my God, that'd be so much fun.
No, I think the most expensive one is the either the Millennium Falcon or the Death Star from Star Wars.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of, like people building those on like TikTok and stuff. Nerds.
I don't have
I'm
thousands of
just
dollars
kidding.
to spend on Legos.
No, and as much fun as I have building them, I refuse to get any that I'm not interested in whatever it
Oh
is.
yeah. No, I agree.
Because then what do you
That's
do?
why I don't have a set yet.
Yeah, you build it and then what? If you don't like it, you don't want to display it. I don't want
Yeah,
Star Wars in my house, no offense. Sorry.
right. You know. Um,
If you don't have anything else, I have a couple of Christmas trivia questions I thought it might be fun to ask you.
oh, okay.
I went, okay, let me back up. Yesterday, I've been fine. I haven't been around people or anything. Randomly, I was like eating my lunch, and then I start getting colder and colder. And then so I go sit by the heater, and then I'm like trying to watch TV, and I'm like it was scary. So then I go back to the couch and I'm freezing and I'm falling asleep and I'm like, I don't know where I am type deal because I'm so in and out of like I know I'm home, but time is not real. Like I swear to you, I looked at my mom, closed my eyes and opened them and she was standing over me. Like it's like she teleported, but really I was asleep. I was like lethargic feeling. I thought I was dying. I
Hmm.
checked my temperature. I'm like, I've got a fever. I was fine. I think I was just tired. But because I did that and it was so hard for me to get up from my nap, I ended up staying up half the night and I'm like, what can I find to contribute to either episode of the podcast? Like I need to find something. So then I'm like, Christmas trivia. And I tried to pick ones, that I think you would actually know, not random ones that didn't even make sense to me. All right, are you ready for this?
Right.
How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol?
Three?
It says four. I don't
Shit.
What are the two other most popular names for Santa Claus?
Saint Nick, Kris Kringle.
Wow, you're killing it. In Home Alone, which now that I've heard that you haven't seen the whole movie, maybe might not be good. In Home Alone, where are the why can okay, cleanse myself. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
Nope, nothing.
Paris.
Oh, of course.
Which Hollywood actor played six different roles in the Polar Express?
Tom Hanks?
Nice. Very good.
I just know
Which,
he's the only one in Polar Express.
yeah,
That
I
was
don't
my
know
guess.
anyone else. I didn't know he was so many characters, though.
Me either.
In which country did eggnog come from?
I wish you would have given me some multiple choices on this thing.
Okay,
I'll guess.
oh, I can give you three.
Okay.
It took me a minute to think of three. Um, wait. Germany, England, or France?
See, Germany was going to be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with that since I said it. Or I thought it.
England.
Of course. The English folks.
All right, final three. You ready for this? Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot?
Rudolph. Like, I'm so
What?
confused.
I'll give
Rudolph is
you
a
a,
mascot in itself.
I'll give you another go. Same name as the mascot that's for a different holiday as well.
Oh, can't believe I don't remember all the reindeer. How many are there?
Well, I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't even think I know all their names.
This is hard.
Yeah.
Rancer, Vixen, Donner, Blitzen. Those are the only ones I remember.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
It's Cupid.
Oh my God. You're right.
I don't know the song. I know Dasher and Dancer, and that's kind
Prancer,
of Prancer.
Vixen,
Vixen.
Cupid, and something, and Donner and Blitzen.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Comet and Cupid. Maybe we do know the reindeer.
How many reindeer are there, though? We don't know.
There's got to be an uneven number because Rudolph is at the front.
Yeah. Nine?
That feels right. Anywhere from 9 to 13, I would say.
We're pathetic.
Which fairy tale was the first gingerbread house inspired by?
Hansel and Gretel?
Correct.
Nice.
And okay, we kind of answered this already. Three of Santa's reindeer's names begin with the letter D. What are those names?
Donner, Dancer, Dasher.
Nice. Very good.
Yay, me.
I'm glad it wasn't like, I don't know. I was afraid I was gonna pick some really, there was off the wall questions.
Really?
There was like, I don't think it was talking about Jim Carrey's Grinch. I think it was like the one before that, but it was like, what did they refer to the Grinch as? And the answer was like stink, stank, stunk. I've never heard that on the
Stink,
Grinch.
stink, stunk. I do remember that
Really? Okay, I
from the
don't know.
cartoon.
That's why I don't remember.
It's the song. It's in the song.
But it only in the cartoon?
Yeah.
I
The
didn't really
You're a
watch
wee
the
one,
cartoon.
Mr.
Mm.
Grinch.
I'm gonna watch the new animated one this year. You know, they like updated it. He's got
Oh.
like a whole new look. I mean, not really, but he's got a
It
little bit of a
does.
new look.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I've seen like just little snip previews of it or something.
Yeah. Hmm.
Huh, okay.
Have yourself
A
a
merry
merry
little
little
Christmas.
Christmas.
Why are we? Oh, that was bad.
We should start. Oh, I was gonna say we should start a band, but okay.
We weren't singing the same words at the same time.
Were we
We
not?
weren't in harmony. No.
Okay, try again. I'll go low, you go high.
I can't go
Ready?
high.
Well, look, you go normal to high. I'll go low.
Okay.
Ready? Three,
Yeah.
two, three, two, one.
Have
Have yourself
yourself a
a merry
merry
little
little
Christmas.
Christmas. I don't know the rest of the words.
That was gorgeous.
It was.
We should do that more often. See, this is why you need to get into karaoke, even if it's just at your
No.
house. We just need to sing together. I just want to sing with
Okay,
you.
fine.
That's what I want for Christmas. For Christmas,
Okay.
I want to spend this next year singing with you whenever we're together.
Don't you
Okay.
have a karaoke thing?
I got two of them, honey.
Okay, fine.
So I guess, is that pretty
That's it.
much okay. We're done.
That's it. Gotta get this
Well,
show on the road.
to everyone listening out there, my ring is stuck in my hair. Um, Merry Christmas Eve. We hope you have a
Merry
wonderful,
Christmas
wonderful
Eve.
Christmas. Or I guess whatever you celebrate. I think most of our listeners probably just celebrate Christmas though. We're not that diverse yet.
Happy belated Hanukkah. I don't know when Kwanzaa is, if it's already passed or
I'm glad you at least knew Hanukkah. I'm not very familiar with anything outside of my bubble. I need to educate myself.
not.
Yes, I do have a song of the week though.
Okay.
Because it is Christmas Eve. Obviously, my song of the week is going to be Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
Cool.
And that is all.
All right. Sweet. Well, Merry
Okay.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. I
Woo!
would actually love to hear, not that we like ever actually get like feedback, but if anyone's listening and you made it this far, I want to know how Christmas was. I want to know what you got, what you did, what you loved, what you hated. I'm nosy. I just want to know things.
Yep. You've been listening to the Straight Crooked Podcast.